Give us a win, yo. Give us a win, yo. Give us a win, yo. In blue we stand, united we rise. No more defeats. Let's break down these doors. Justice rising up. We will stand tall. Together we fight. We will conquer all. Give us a win, yo. 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 In blue we stand, united we rise. The banters they throw, we are rising again. No matter the cost. Give us a win, yo. Give us a win, yo. In blue we stand, united we rise. No more defeats. Let's break down these doors. Justice rising up. We will stand tall. Together we fight. We conquer all. Give us a win, yo. Give us a win, yo.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Yo, people, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is actually the first call-in show for a while. Hit that like button, people. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We'll share the link in a second for the callers to call, for you all to have your say with Judge Mo, of course. Big up everybody that is here, because we're here for a great show. We're here to enjoy the callers. We're here to enjoy whoever, of course. Here are the rules that we're going to do. Number one, hit that like button. Support the channel. Support the channel, of course. If you guys are here, hit that like button. We'll do your comments. If you send any comments in, we'll do them. Even if there is a caller, we'll respect the super chats, of course, and some of the comments as well. But hit that like button. And a couple of things that we wanted to do is... here are the rules. If I know you, I will allow you in without your camera. However, I would prefer everyone to have their camera on. We can have 3 people on the screen. We can have 2 people on the screen. It is fine. We're going to try to do each one. We'll get 5 minutes. We'll get 5 minutes. We'll see what people say. Support the channel. Hit that like button first. We'll share the link with the people. We'll pin it. Share your name right away when you join. Share your name. Say whatever you want. You can discuss whatever you want. You can discuss anything you would like on the stream. You got 5 minutes. I have to remember if I have the 5-minute video somewhere. Where is it? I can't remember where did I have it. 5-minute video, but I can actually try and actually create a 5-minute video. That's not a big deal at all. But listen, it's not the problem. Let me share the link because we don't have all the time in the world. We're just gonna share the link and pin the comment. Then, no, actually, no. Have your say. Have your say. Call in. It's right there. It is going to be pinned right there. Replace the pinned comment right there. And then you're just going to do a poll. Have you liked the video yet? Yes, always. And not yet. We just vote. And now we'll see. Minerals FC is here. Jabs is here. And listen, let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. Wow. There's a lot of people are here. But let's get right into it. What is this? Yeah, it's raining here. Easy peasy, people. Easy peasy. We'll start one at a time. Right? Let's go into it right away. We start actually with Jabs, my guy. First of all, I can't hear you. You're muted.
Salam
You're muted. You. Walaikum salam. Where are you from, bro?
From Palestine, living in Chicago.
Palestini في Chicago.
Yep.
Big up Palestinian people. Big up everyone that Palestinian. Big up أهل فلسطين, of course, حبيبي.
حبيبي.
Inshallah, الأهل بخير, inshallah, and everyone is good back home, is great. Appreciate you, my man.
And هسه بالشغل. I'm at work, so if I leave, it's because I have a customer. But
yeah, no worries.
Gosh. So I want to talk to you about Mohamed Salah.
What about him?
I want to see where you rank him in all-time wingers in the Premier League, because I like him because he's Egyptian. He's doing it in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Like he's showing what.
You know, if you move your phones the other way, it's better.
Yeah, I know. بس بديش أورجي المحل وراي.
All right. Cool. Got you.
But yeah, well, I want to see where you rank him, because I don't rank him as high as everyone else does, but I do respect him because I'm not a GA. I support United.
I'm sorry. It's all right.
It's okay, man. We're getting there.
You're back, huh?
I think yeah, we're back, man. Emram, I saw the training photos. It's all
about the training photos, bro. Every time, bro.
It's all about the vibes, man. It's all about the vibes.
Always.
But I'm not the biggest GA fan, because I think it takes away from the real player.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're gonna be a GA merchant, at least be like Mohamed Salah. Every season, 20 plus, 30 plus. At first, I didn't really like him, but then after 4 seasons, when Liverpool started to drop off in 2020, he still was scoring goals, and that's when I was like, okay, cool. I'll put my hands up. I'll give him the respect. I don't rate him higher than a few players. I don't rate him higher than Hazard. I don't rate him higher than Mahrez. I don't rate him higher than Ronaldo. Than a few players. So I wanted to see where you rank him.
Mohamed Salah in terms of wingers.
Yeah.
In the Prem.
Yeah.
He's the number one.
Number one.
Yeah, 100%. Without a shadow of a doubt.
How come?
Okay, he won a Premier. Okay, tell me. The only one that is ahead of him probably is Cristiano Ronaldo. Right? Because he won Ballon d'Or, a Champions League, and 3 league titles. So yeah, Cristiano's ahead of him. Okay, Cristiano's ahead of him. Let's agree. I think Cristiano's ahead of him. Right?
I agree.
But nobody is better than him, right? As a winger. Riyad Mahrez, yes, he was great at Leicester, fantastic, phenomenal, but he's not as consistent as him. Riyad Mahrez has not been integral in a Champions League trophy like Mohamed Salah been for Liverpool. Riyad Mahrez, when he won even the Champions League, he wasn't even essential to the team. Mohamed Salah, number one, broke the record from the wing in his first season under a manager that didn't even want him. So Cristiano Ronaldo, number one, CR7 is the first, bro.
Yeah, 100%. I don't think Mohamed Salah can go to Leicester and win them the league like Mahrez did. I don't think he can do that.
He could have. If that is the season, I promise you. That season, he could have. Remember, that season was so special in the Prem. It was so special. It wasn't as tough as now. It wasn't a 90-something points season. Yeah. Everyone was getting points from everyone. I believe the second spot was like in the 70s, if I'm not mistaken. I can check it.
Yeah, Spurs. I think Spurs were late 70s or mid 70s, I think.
Yeah. I can check that, to be honest. But if I remember correctly, that season, it was the 15-16 season. Bro, 81 and the second spot was 71. You're not going to tell me that this is wasn't, come on.
I don't think
Mohamed Salah could have done it. However, I agree with you. Riyad Mahrez was a fantastic player, but I wouldn't put him ahead of Mohamed Salah for the records, for the way he plays.
The way I look at football is different to you and HUSAM especially. I think you guys look at Salah as the best, but I look at how a player makes me feel when watching them. Like a Mahrez or Hazard, when I watch them play.
It's not about that at all, because eye test only has to come with production as well.
Yeah. No, they
both production. For example, Eden Hazard was great for some seasons, 3 seasons, 1-2 Premier Leagues only, failed to win Chelsea the Champions League. Right? As someone that is there, failed. Remember, one of the reasons Liverpool reached the Champions League final was because of Mohamed Salah's goals in the semi-final against Roma. Before that, yes, against Barcelona, the comeback, he wasn't there. But people forget that Mohamed Salah was so integral in that Liverpool team reaching Champions League final. People forget to say that all the time. And the problem is with people say aesthetically he's not pleasing. I completely disagree. Mohamed Salah.
Yeah, I'm an aesthetics guy. I watch Salah.
Mohamed Salah's aesthetics are good. That is what. Anyway, I know you got a call. Okay, we'll see you, Jabs. Yeah, Habibi, thank you. Next one. If Minerals FC, I need your camera on. I need your camera. Yes. All right. Next one.
Yeah, Mo. What are you saying, bro?
Are you? Where are you from, bro?
Bro?
Where
am I from? Where am I tuning from? I'm tuning from London Grove, West London.
West London. Big up my guy. Big up the West London and London people. Who do you support? Of course, Minerals FC is Chelsea.
No, I'm not Johnny Minerals. I support Arsenal.
I know you're not Johnny Minerals. I know you're not. I know Johnny Minerals.
Remember when I went on stream with you with Never a Foul after the 2-2 draw with West Ham?
I can't remember, but yes, big up. You're an Arsenal fan.
Yeah. Anyways, I wanted to talk about what's it called? I want to talk about Liverpool this season and could they win?
So you're an Arsenal fan and you're calling in to talk about Liverpool.
But Jams was talking about Salah. Jams was talking about Salah and you didn't cook him.
Everybody has their own say. Turn the phone the sideways. Better. Yes.
It can't work. It doesn't work. It's only
maybe your phone is different. Tell me, what do you want to talk about? What do you want to say? Go ahead.
I want to talk about how Liverpool could win the Premier League.
All right.
And this and how it could be a disaster.
Why it's a disaster to who?
For Arsenal, because Slot come in his first season. Arne Slot could come in his first season and win the Prem already. You know what I mean?
All right.
And it would be bad for Arteta, and it would be more reasons for him to leave. So, and also their fan base and how loud they are. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Where's your camera? What happened to your camera?
It was just some issues, but it's all right.
All right.
Yeah, you hear what I'm saying? Like Liverpool fans will be very loud. You know what I mean? Ernie Slot's first season.
Can I ask you something? Okay, go ahead. It's gonna be Liverpool fans are gonna be loud. Do you think they're gonna be louder than Arsenal fans?
Yeah, bro. Remember when they won the Premier League?
They weren't as loud as Arsenal fans loud now.
I don't know, but it's just you because on Twitter, Liverpool fans are quite big. You know what I mean? There's some accounts that prop their team so much. You know what I'm saying? They'll say that Salah is the greatest ever player and certain things. You know what I mean? And you wouldn't hear the end of it. But fair play to them at the moment. Liverpool have been the best team in the league. So we can't hate on them. You know what I mean?
Do you think you're gonna catch them?
Bro, it's done now, bro. We need Jesus, bro. It's peak for us, man.
My man said we need Jesus to win the league.
Yeah, we need a striker as well, but it's the manager. He didn't sign a striker in the summer, and that's why we're struggling at the moment. We've been recent games. We've been missing opportunities, like the Inter game. I know Inter one deserved it, but I felt like we could have gotten something, bro. We had the better opportunities, bro. You know what I mean? But that's what happens.
Better opportunities is wild, though. But I'll give you were all right in the game. You crossed a lot. That's what you did. You literally crossed a lot.
Yeah, and the opportunities came from set pieces. That was the issue. It wasn't enough from open play. But overall, we could have at least scored one. But it is what it is.
It is what it is, you know.
Anyway. And the worst part is that we conceded that penalty from you. It was so frustrating. I was like,
but you could have created your own chances as well, but you didn't.
yeah, man.
Anyway, listen, my man. Tell me,
What?
do you think Arteta should get sacked if you don't win the league?
Of course, bro. Like my man's been, he's overstayed his welcome, bro. He has.
He's overstayed his welcome. All right, then. All right, we'll see at the end. Big up, my guy. Thanks for joining. Thanks for calling in, my
man,
guy.
big
Thank
up,
you
bro.
for always supporting, always in
man.
the chat. Appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Big up, Mo, bro. And
big
also
up, my guy.
Anthony. I also follow Anthony, your mate. And that, and
Okay. Great, the Inter
they do,
guy.
yeah, and they do talk Inter sometimes.
We'll
You know
try.
what I mean?
We'll try on the other channel, though. This one is
All right.
dedicated for the
Big
Premier
up,
League. We'll
man.
see you, my guy. Big up, my man. Listen, people. Hit that like button. Let's get to 100 likes, 150 people here. Hit that like button. And if you finish the stream, guys, once you're done, Minos, leave the studio so you allow other people to join, my guy, because of the spots. Listen, there is Gregory's here. Man, okay, hold on. Number one, are you always the Gregory that super chats from Greece?
Yes.
Oh my God. Good
How
to
are
meet
you,
you.
Mo? Good to meet you, my friend.
I'm good.
Do
You're a
I sound
Liverpool
okay?
fan.
Yes.
Yes, you are. Yes. Let me say the order for the people in the back, right? Guys, the order after this is Solomon, he joined. Then Tato, John, Mook. No. Papa Beard is gonna be Papa Beard is after John, then Mook, then Thomason, then Zer Talks. We're gonna try to make it quick. There's a lot of callers. Go ahead, my guy. What do you always challenge us? But
Yes, because Mo, I think you and me are close in the age, and we have seen a lot of football, and we don't get carried away with what happens. We have seen many title races in the past that can change like that. So I don't get carried away, but I truly believe this team we have right now can go the distance. The only reason is the way we play, which, by the way, I don't like at all. I hate.
you don't
seeing
like how Liverpool play?
No. In my not because of it's their fault. It's my fault because so many years I'm used to see the attacking football. You know, the excitement, get in, and now it seems strange. It seems alien, if you know what I mean. It feels weird. I watch the game and I see the opening. Go. Nothing happens. Pass back, pass to the right, pass to the left.
You're talking about Liverpool, or you're talking about in general in football?
No. For Liverpool this year is very different, and it will take time to get used to it. We had 8 years of Klopp, which was amazing. I love Klopp. I don't want to hear anyone, oh, the guy is gone like 5 months and everyone says Klopp this, Klopp that. It's unbelievable. But I think we can go the
Can
distance.
I do something
Yes.
while you're here?
Yes.
Let me just do something quick. What are you doing?
Are you dropping me in?
What do you want?
Yeah.
I just added you because you're a Liverpool fan and Grigor is a Liverpool fan. So
Yeah. As I was saying, your name is, my friend?
that's K-Mac, bro.
Oh,
He's
K-Mac.
K-Mac.
K-Mac is, I've seen K-Mac in many streams.
Bro, he's many streams here with me.
He's one of the
It's
guys
just for
that
the people, man.
he slugs Klopp a lot. And I disagree with him a lot. But one thing I don't disagree is his pure love for the club. And the people who love the club, you can see that. I follow Liverpool from '97. I have seen monsters in our team, and I have seen players that shouldn't be professional footballers. Right now, we have a great team.
I don't know why you're worried, though.
Worried? No, I'm not worried. For this season,
You sound worried.
for this season
Yes, you
specifically,
sound like because you started your talk with, we have seen how many title rates change. You know, this is the talk of someone that is worried that it will change.
Yes,
It's
of
not
course
a,
I'm worried in the lightest sense, not heavily
okay.
worried.
This was like
because
a
it's
free hit, though. This was like a free hit this season.
You're
Of
doing
course,
great, top of the
okay,
league,
of
9% of Arsenal. New manager didn't sign anyone.
Okay.
Enjoy
Bask
the
in the
ride.
glory.
Let-
Bask
let-
in the
Enjoy
glory.
the
let me-
ride.
Let me put it like this. It was a free hit, I agree. But once you're in the situation, you must react to it, right? Am I wrong?
And they are
Right.
reacting very well. They lost one game and
Yes,
they drew to
that's
Arsenal away.
That's what I'm saying. We react to it. If it doesn't
I
go
think you
our
believe
way,
HUSAM when HUSAM says the leopard and stuff. That
no,
got into people. It got
no,
into people.
no. I don't buy this. I go with some for banter, but in my heart, I don't
Here we
believe
go.
this.
Let me add. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna add some of the Liverpool fans together so we can have quickness. And I'm
Yeah,
gonna add. Tell me in the chat, please, who do you support? Actually, it is better if we have better conversations between people. In the chat, let me know who you support. I know Papa Beard support Chelsea. I know John supports Arsenal. Abdulaziz Haq supports Liverpool. Mook supports Liverpool. That is a lot. I'm
You got
just
two
gonna do
Liverpools in
this.
there. You got two
You know
Liverpools
what?
in there.
Let's add as many as we can. I only have spot for 8 people, but I want to add my guy right here, and also another one. Hold on, this is gonna be fun, but we're gonna add as many and people. I know that people want to stay, but we can absolutely. If you finish, you can leave, so you can allow other people. I'm gonna add Papa Beard. I'm gonna add who else is Liverpool. I'm gonna add other people as well, like Papa Beard as well. Redline Taranga's here. Who else is Liverpool? Nobody. Abdulaziz Mook is Liverpool.
Assalamu alaikum, Mo. How you
Walaikum
doing?
salam, Habibi. How are you?
Good.
Big up, Mo. Big up. Thank you for having me. man.
Yeah, cool.
Assalamu alaikum, Mo. How are you? You good?
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm gonna try to put the names so I know. And who
Big up,
else?
Mac, big fan, by the way.
That's a lot of people. Habibi, thank you so much. I'm just a humble guy. Just doing YouTube, bro.
I met K-Mac, actually. I'm a big fan of him.
Oh, big up, man.
K-Mac, you're a big fan of K-Mac?
I met K-Mac.
Who's a big fan of K-Mac? Anyway, go ahead, guys.
I love Jürgen after Norway.
Anyway, Greg, have your say so we can have somebody else join in as well.
Me?
Okay, I can crack on if you want.
Is he frozen?
No. Are you talking to
he's
me?
not talking.
Yes, Greg. Yes, Gregory.
Okay. If you don't have time, I want to say something.
Yes.
Something else, and I'm going. On the HUSAM thing, I watched his stream.
He's calling out
There's-
HUSAM, who's in the chat.
No. I saw many people in the chat. They say things about people without knowing, and they make the other person feel some type of way.
Where is this going? I don't know. I didn't watch HUSAM's stream, but I
Yes,
was like,
sometimes banter is clear. Sometimes else banter is not clear, and they can harm a person, not physically, in the head. So I would like to say more. You can weed
don't
out
call
these
anyone
people.
out on the stream. Don't get me.
No,
I don't want
no.
any problems.
No. You can weed out these people from the chat. You have the power to that. No one else.
I don't care about the chat, to be honest, Gregory. Like people, listen. The more this channel is gonna grow, inshallah,
Yeah.
I can't control everyone that watches the streams. It's just impossible to do.
No, not
We'll just
everyone.
have to live with it, you know. As
But
long
you
as
can
people
see-
are not bigots, as long as people are not racist, as long as people are not as much disrespectful, you just have to live with them, you know. Like it's just part of your YouTube world. It is
You've
what
also
it
got
is.
moderators as well, Gregor. We've
Yeah,
also
there
got
is. There's a
moderators.
lot of moderators here. Taranga knows
Of
all
course,
about
of
that.
course.
There's other people. Papa Beard knows about being a. There's a lot of people that actually control the streams as
I
well.
wanted to say that because I like the guy. That's all.
You like
thank
HUSAM?
for- Yes.
Probably one
yes.
of not too many, but fine.
I thank you for this opportunity. Talk to you all. Nice to meet you guys. Let's win the league.
See you. we'll see if you can guys win the league.
Inshallah.
We'll see.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Who else is? I don't want to overstep with people that joined. So Solomon is an Arsenal fan and he's here. So what are we saying?
I think Liverpool can win the league. We just need to spend in January. We've been very lucky so far that we haven't had any injuries. Here's a time for FSG to say to Slot, here, take 150, get whoever you want, get a CDM, get
150.
get a
Which
centre
world do you
back,
live in?
and we win this league
150.
easy. Yeah, we haven't spent anything in the summer.
I mean, I hear
What are we saving money for?
Never getting 150.
Then FSG can get that.
Okay, I hear your point about the spending, but who do you think we can get in the summer that is attainable? Like, who can actually take us to the next level?
Okay.
Do you mean in the summer or do you mean in January?
I mean winter. Sorry, in the winter, in January.
yeah.
Well,
Okay.
if Zubimendi decides that he's had enough of the paellas and the mountains,
Gotta be a
then maybe we can
midfielder.
get him. You know. So
And in my opinion, I don't think he's gonna want to go in mid-season. But
Yes,
like,
agree.
I think we should get that Bournemouth left back as well. I think Robertson will be shit this season.
I don't think that left back should be our main aim at the moment.
yeah,
like-
Robinson's doing okay.
Like,
yeah,
I mean, I would like to get a left back, but we need to look at what FSG do. They're not going to get more than one signing, if at all. Like, so I think we have to look at what we really need, and what we need more is a defensive midfielder in the sense that we need like Gravenberg to get rest. Like, let's say he's injured.
Actually, I
What do we
completely
do?
disagree with you, but fine.
Go ahead, tell me what
You
you
need a
think.
forward, you need a striker.
yeah, but I think
You noticed that Darwin Núñez kept Villa in the game. He literally kept him in the game.
Yeah.
DM.
And he also didn't score
Because
on
Rodri's
international
out,
duty.
you can manage even with some minutes for Endo with McAllister or Sabozla running around. You can manage. It's not going to be top notch, but you can manage.
I would
If Darwin Núñez misses one of these and the opposition comes back, you're going to cuss the shit out of the day that you signed Darwin Núñez and didn't sign a forward.
I already do. I already
But-
do.
I agree with that.
I said this on your show,
Figuring
man. Like, I said that last season that game was a draw because Núñez missed big chances.
The two
To be
freaking
fair-
chances he freaking missed, I was like, what are you doing? What is your brain, bro?
But I think that like Endo would work like under Klopp, but under Slot, like he's not a slot midfielder. Like he struggles.
Actually-
in possession.
He's been good.
Actually, it's the other way around.
Endo, you think?
Actually, it's the other
He's
way
been good,
around.
but he's been good, but Slot doesn't rate him.
Because Slot plays way more slower pace football, Endo will work. It is much easier to be a DM in a much slower paced football to cover the spaces around and tackle than having lots of spaces to cover and be frantic football, because you're asked for IQ, athleticism, quickness, coverage of space. Slower paced football is that everyone in their position. Also, what will help Endo now, he doesn't have to cover Trent. You guys notice that? Nobody covers Trent. Why? He doesn't go forward as much. So Endo's job in this system is actually less than his job under Klopp. But I would argue it's the other way around. It will work.
The
Why
issue
do
is,
you
I
think
think
Canate looks like the best centre back in the world right now? Why do you think Canate looks like the best centre back in the
He
world?
doesn't
right
have
now?
to cover two players.
Doesn't have to do two jobs anymore.
and I think he managed his fitness too. I think he lost a little bit of weight too. and all
Yeah,
that.
he's leaner now. Yeah.
Oh, I've
But
talked about
that's
this.
the thing.
Like,
People
the
say
whole
Liverpool don't have
team-
depth.
the whole team got told that they needed to stop going to the gym when the fitness team
Really?
turned up. Yeah, because
Really?
Yeah,
He can't tell that to Salah though.
what
In my
they used
opinion,
to
I think
do
Club got a little
instead of this
complacent.
coffee. So you know this coffee bar that they've got.
Mhm.
They replaced the extra gym work which they used to do because
Mhm.
they used to have this competition, basically beast themselves in the gym to give themselves this body.
Yeah. I
And
noticed
in
that
the end,
Konate looks
they were giving
skinnier.
themselves
Wait,
injuries because of being too muscular and too heavy, and that was the reason why we picked up a lot of injuries last season because our players weren't lean. They were too bulky. So you can see it with Szoboszlai, you can see it with Trent, you can see it with Konate. A lot of the players have lost weight, and they're just leaner, which means you have less injuries. And also, they've introduced this coffee thing, which Mo Salah's probably going to stay at the club because he's like the manager of it.
Do you guys? I want just before we end and get the other people in because of the time. Do you guys think they're gonna renew the three? Honest. You guys think they're gonna renew? Because if the rumors are right and they're gonna freaking give Trent that much money, these guys are cheap, bro. These guys are cheap.
That's from Football
I
Insider.
am worried about Salah, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I
for Salah, I need to get Salah signed.
I personally think that Trent and Van Dijk renew. I think Trent is gone. Like, I really think, yeah.
I think it's Salah that goes.
I hope
But
not.
we need to keep him somewhere.
I'm telling you
We need
what,
to
if
keep
Salah
him.
goes,
yeah, we're done.
it's a long way. You know why? There is no winger in the world that will come into the Premier League and hit the ground running like this. A winger, he might give you some crosses. Then you might sign somebody, right? Let's say you sign Rodrigo. People think Rodrigo's going to come to the Premier League and produce like Salah's numbers.
No.
Bro, Rodrigo's not going to give you 20 GA.
No, it's not.
I agree.
That's what we need to start. I think
Because I've seen it on Twitter. Let's get Rodrigo. He's going to replace Salah. Get out of here. He's not replacing Mohamed Salah in the Premier League.
Salah's the best winger in the
Can
Premier
I just
League.
mention something on that?
What is this?
Because I spoke about this on Friday Night Live with Bayesian Pops. And look, Slot hasn't actually got any of his players yet. Like, he's not bought any
I don't
players.
think he needs to.
No, but he hasn't bought any players that stylistically fit his systems that he's been used to playing. He just hasn't. Like, he's got what he's got. Like, he's gone in and he's got the team that he's inherited and he's getting the best out of them.
Someone
And
left. I don't know who. But
yeah. But the thing is, if Salah goes and Trent goes, I actually think that we'll be okay. I actually think that we'll still be able to compete. I just do, because Slot will buy players that stylistically fit his system. Okay.
Anyway, I don't want to turn this into a
Only one-
Liverpool show. I don't want to turn this into a Liverpool show because I got a lot of Chelsea and Arsenal fans. This is just for the
I'll
people.
say
You
this and
guys,
I'll go. I'll say this and I'll go. Okay?
yeah.
But the thing is, the one which really worries me
We'll have a 2-hour show tomorrow to say whatever you want, but fine.
is Virgil van Dijk. That's the one that really worries me, because
I don't think there is a replacement in the world.
a
Virgil van
left-sided
Dijk.
centre back that good.
Yeah, it's impossible.
Just isn't
Absolutely
one in the world.
impossible.
So you'd have to move Canate over to Virgil's position and then play someone in Canate's position. Like, I don't know how that works. But I actually think we'll still compete even if we lost those two. I'm out of here though. All right, guys. Big up, man.
Mac tomorrow. Guys, T-Mac Rivals Rumble tomorrow, 10 p.m. UK.
Now, Mo, let me ask you a question. For you, in terms of percentages, where do you see the title race being in terms of
Now?
who's favorites? Yeah.
It's too early to say.
No, but as it stands, like for you, what are the percentages in your opinion?
Equal chances, equal chance, 40, 20.
I go 50 City, 30 Liverpool, 20 Arsenal.
What the fuck, bro? 50-30.
Yeah.
50-30 with no Rodri. And Pep Guardiola hasn't renewed yet. And they don't know. And they have no idea if they're going to renew Kevin De Bruyne or not. And Bernardo Silva is already looking for a club. You want to tell me that Man City have 50 and you have 30?
Yeah,
have you seen Man City play football?
No, but look, because we don't know what's going to happen in January, and we
no
also
one knows what is going to happen based on the current. Talk about now. Don't tell me when January comes, we'll cross that bridge.
Fair enough.
I'm going to change my prediction. If Man City go and fucking sign Gyökeres and Zubamendi, I'm going to say fine. Currently, what is the situation? Currently. Don't tell me what happens in January.
But you have to also look at the games that are coming up, because if you look at Liverpool's away games that we have coming up, we have Newcastle. It's a difficult game. We have a good record there, but besides the point, it's Newcastle. Everton, that's their last derby at Goodison Park. All right, we still have to go to Tottenham by the end of the year. So we don't know. Slot has never been the Premier League. He doesn't know how. I don't know if he'll be able to manage the December, the festivity. We don't know that. That's the thing. That's why. And also, I also literally made a list of all of the teams that were top after 11 games. Only 15 of the 32 actually went on to win the league. So just because you're top after 11 games, even if it's 5 points, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be favorites, because we've seen how City are able to claw their way back. And Pep,
but we never said you're favorites. No one ever said Liverpool are favorites.
Yeah.
No one. But You cannot tell me that the way you played football and the way Salah has played and the way Foden has played and the way Bernardo has played and the way Doku has played and the way Bernardo has played and the way Savinho has played, that Liverpool have a less chance than City. It's impossible.
But also you need to take into account some of the players that we have that are injury prone and the players from City and Arsenal that are injury prone. Konate is injury prone. If he's injured, I don't trust Gomez. Like maybe I trust him for maybe 2 games, but I don't trust him to stay the course for like, if we have to miss him for like 6, 7 games, that could be a problem.
I understand.
And of course, Jota always injured. Always.
That's why I say striker in January.
So yeah, I actually agree with that. So that's the thing. And we don't trust FSG. I think of the 3 teams, I think Liverpool are the least likely based on who our managers, our owners, because of who our owners are, because of FSG.
Least likely to sign.
Because
I actually think if Arsenal signs someone in January, it'll be a very underwhelming signing. It's so underwhelming.
Yeah, but then again, the same can be said for Liverpool, Mo.
Which is why I said, which is why I said I actually don't count that Liverpool will sign. Have you ever seen me on a stream say that Liverpool will sign someone in January?
Yeah.
Never. You know why? Because I know that FSG might not sign anyone. And if they sign one, it will be a cheap signing. But Arsenal too. I don't think that Arsenal in January will do what's necessary. The Eucharist or the Osimhen one. But anyway, this is for Liverpool. I want to get more people in to talk about Thomason. If you are here, let me know. There we have Sato, who's an Arsenal fan. Solomon, Arsenal fan. Papa Beard, of course. Everybody knows who you are. You are absolutely a celebrity. Redline Teranga, it was very nice to meet you, actually.
Likewise.
It's absolutely amazing.
Likewise, thank you.
Abdulaziz, Habibi. We want to do this more often, guys. We want to actually do this as panels, as we're going to call-in show for Liverpool only, call-in show for Chelsea only. I think that would be fun. We'll actually do that, inshallah. Habibi, thank you so much.
Take care,
everyone that is here.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys.
Thank you.
What happened to Thomason left? What happened when he left? Okay, Zer Talk is here, and we got a surprise. We got this. What the fuck? You're having fun. God. I want to hear from Solomon, Tato first, Arsenal fans. What are you guys saying? John, you're going to be added next.
So in the chat, I said I was a United fan, but
you're a United fan. I'm sorry. Apologies. It's so many.
Okay, but
apologize.
It's okay. I'll just let the Arsenal fans let them speak first, and then I can just like add.
It's
comments.
only no. Dayu's not going to speak a lot. Dayu's going to be here tomorrow.
Okay, no problem. So then I think from an outside perspective, looking in with Arsenal, I feel like they kind of getting back into the trap that they've had like with Wenger in previous years, where like they do just enough to.
You're gonna trigger Dayo now.
3 positions, but I don't think like when I look at the summer transfer window, they address like obviously in a transfer window you're not going to address everything, but like try to at least address 80% of what you need. So like I feel like when Arsenal, like when they reviewed last season, one of their biggest issues was like in their attack, outside of like Kai Havertz and Bukayo Saka, there's kind of like, it was very hit or miss. When I'm speaking about the front 3, so like right wing, left wing, and striker, there was not as much consistency outside of Kai Havertz and Saka. So I feel they failed to address that. When you look at like the signings of like Moreno, Calafiori, who else did they sign? But those 2 in particular, they kind of are floor raisers in a sense. So like they can help like shift out like the Zinchenko's and so on and so forth, like the players they're trying to move past. But they're not really players that you would look forward to improve the first team. They sort of improve the squad, from my opinion, when I'm from the outside looking in. So right now with this season, I think because of the surprise of like Liverpool's improvement from Klopp going to Slot, which nobody really expected, Arsenal's kind of in a weird position now where they anticipated challenging for the league, but they're not necessarily challenging as it stands right now. But we're only 11 games in. And when you look at their history as well, they don't really tend to make big splashes in January. The last one that I can recall is Aubameyang, if I'm not mistaken. You signed in January, but I might be waffling. Can't remember. But they don't tend to make big signings in January, so I don't really know where they go from here. I think it's a matter of just them trying to get the best out of what they have.
Yeah, Solomon, what are you saying for the response to this? You're an Arsenal fan.
Yeah. All right. Big up to everybody. Big up Judge Move. Big up Dio. It's been a while. Well, actually, quickly, I don't know.
God, both Nigerians on the stream. Same stream.
But I think I'm like the only Arsenal fan online who is not actually worried concerning this season at the moment. I don't know.
I was not worried. No, not you.
I'm
and
not
Nemi is not worried.
I don't know.
Nemi is not worried. Dio experienced this firsthand.
I don't know. Our fans are so reactionary. Like, okay, fine. We actually lost 2 games, yes. And we actually have not actually been playing fine, yes. And this is not the first time we've actually not played fine at the point in the season, especially earlier in the season. Yes, it's happening. And last season, I'm telling you, we went ahead, put up a run together. We won close to 15 straight games, right? Nobody believed we could do it until we did it. Now, what is top? Okay, right now we had 2 of our best attackers who happens to be our creator, in person of Bukayo Saka, my boy, the Nigerian boy. Also, Martin Odegaard out. Yeah, you want us to get the point. When we were getting the point, fans were still complaining that we are not playing fine enough. We're not playing good enough. We got the point. Now, when we started dropping the point, fans were still complaining. These same fans were complaining that we're dropping the point. Now, the players are back and they're telling me, I see a lot of streams, panic streams on YouTube, people saying the league is done, the league is out. How can you say the league is done after just 11 games? This is actually, when I watch streams and I see all these things, I just laugh. And I was speaking to Dio some times ago. I said, I don't understand why our people behave like this, why we think. I'm not panicking. And I believe that coming after the international break, we are coming back and I see that team. In fact, the one that annoys me the most is people calling out the manager saying the manager should get sacked. For crying out loud, why would you want to sack why are we talking about sack for at the moment? As in,
it's crazy.
At least we should wait.
He's not good. Not good enough. He's not good enough for me. He's not taking us anywhere.
But here's the
Oh
thing,
my
though.
God.
You guys got the whole Arsenal people here.
This manager is not
Absolutely.
taking me anywhere. He's clueless.
Can I chip something in?
He's not taking me anywhere.
So you see all the new young Arsenal fans that have never experienced Arsenal winning. I can understand your pain and I know where you're coming from.
I've seen us win, mate. I'm 30. I'm 30. I've seen us win. I'm 30. I've seen us win.
I hear you. And when I talk about winning, I'm talking about old enough to be old enough to be at the stadium to watch the game.
It's a calling show. It's not a panel show.
It's just a simple thing.
Please, you are a panelist.
Listen,
I need to give Thomason the mic. You know how it works.
Hear me. I'm not even attacking him. I was just saying that I share Solomon's sentiment when I say I'm not worried because at this stage of the season, 11 games, 19 points. There's 27 more games. Draws or wins, give or take, if you get 81 points in total, you get 100. Nobody's winning the league with 100 points this season. That's a given. It's not happening. And the way teams are playing this season, the league might be won with about 85 to 89 points. Which means that with 19 points right now, what you need to do as Arsenal is get 70 out of the available 84 points to you, which means you can only lose 4 more games or 5 more games as long as you win the rest like you did last season. My point is, do they have the minerals to actually go there and do a run like they did last season? They showed us last season that they could do 16 out of 18, 1 draw, 1 loss. If they can improve on that, I'm not happy with the way we started. I'm not happy with the way they're playing. I'm not happy with the way they're set up right now. But the point still remains that if you are logical and you break down the data, they are not away. It's not gone away from Arsenal's hands. The same way it is not impossible for Liverpool to lose 6 games. The team that needed improvement, according to what Tato said last season, was 2 points away from winning the league against Manchester City. 2 points away. It was 28 wins each apiece. Not that they won 29 and we won 27. No, 28 piece a win. Losses, they had 3 losses, 7 draws. We had 5 losses, 5 draws. Those draws and those losses are what I'm hoping that that's our phase now, our losses and draws for this season, and we can go on a steady run. And the games that are going to be tough ones, just don't lose them, get a point from it. The games that are easy ones, knock them out the park and move on. And we'll see what happens at the end of the season. But to say the season is over is just a joke. That's all I wanted to say.
I want to get Brandon. I'm sorry. This is for the people.
Mate. I'm literally gonna be 2 seconds, right? Because I've got to jump out anyway. I just want to put what Deo just said in the bin, right? In the bin. Arsenal finished the league on 89 points last season, right? It will take anywhere between 89 and 90 points to win the league, and I'll explain why. Because in the last 7 seasons, only twice has it taken less, or should we say, high 80s, less than 90 points to win the league, right? In them 7 seasons, only twice. Now, for Arsenal to accumulate the same amount of points as they did last season, that means we can only afford to drop 10 to 11 more points this season, because we've already dropped 14. There's 114 points to play for. Yeah, we've dropped 14. That leaves us with a maximum of 100 that we can achieve this season. So we can only afford to drop 11 more points in order to achieve what we achieved last season. So,
listen, to be honest with you guys, me and Dio, I think we've spoken about this in the last show. It's going to be an 86.85, maybe 87. Like, it won't be 90 plus points. I don't believe.
And I'll tell you why. Brandon. Brandon, just quickly.
Can I just
Hold on, Solomon. Brandon, the 2 seasons,
Brandon, to jump off after this.
Real quick, Brandon. The 2 seasons you talked about in the last 7 seasons, go and look at the exact same data of things that happened. There was always the outlier, like the Liverpools and 3-2-4 teams all trying. So Chelsea is there, Arsenal is there, City is there, Liverpool is there. It is in those type of seasons that the points become lower because we share them more. In the seasons where it's always been high 90s, it's always been a 2-horse race where 2 major teams are killing everybody, accumulating more points, and being able to get to the 90-point mark. But whenever your 3rd and 4th position teams are close enough with 5 points, 4 points, 3 points, 2 points, just like that, in those seasons, you tend to end the season with 85, 86, right around there. I'm just saying, based on the data, I'm not the one who made it up. It's what is there. So that's all I'm saying.
That's not right, though, Deo. That's not right. Yeah.
But I got to jump off to that. I got to jump off. Let me let somebody else in.
We can have.
I'm going to jump off.
One last point, and I'm going to jump off. One last point.
It's for the viewers.
One last point, and I'm going to jump off. Check the data, Deo, right? The lowest points total that has won the league in the last 7 years is 86 points, achieved by Manchester City, right? In that season, Manchester United finished 2nd under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. They finished on 74 points. They drew 11 games and they lost 6. Yeah? So Man City only had to accumulate an 80 to 86 point in order to win the league. It's not
by game week 11. By game week 11 of that year.
Every season might be different. This season might be very, very different than what we are accustomed.
Which is why I said, Brandon. Just look at the data. That same season, by
11
game week
games
11,
only.
By game week 11,
the only team that looks close.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Get 90 points is Liverpool, and we all know that Liverpool might not continue.
That's my point. Anyway, like, if you go look at that season, game week 11, go look at the top 4 teams and where the points were. That's where the points were lost or won. So eventually, City was only going to be able to win with 86, which is what I'm saying. Whoever wins this season, it's a similar thing. By game week 20 last season, we were 5 points behind Liverpool.
Anyway, Tayo,
has everybody forgotten that?
We can have a whole show for Arsenal talk.
All right, Brad. Let me jump off.
Appreciate you guys.
Peace.
See you tomorrow.
I would have loved.
Listen, but the whole point is, I can't. It's actually still Castro. There is Jamal. There is Spartacus. There is Elijah, who I do shows with on the Football Terrace. I actually want to hear first from Thomason, Papa Beard, and then Zer Talks, and then we'll go to Raymond John, please. Thomason, floor is yours. Big up Red Line Taranga for the support, for the super chat. Appreciate you. Go ahead, Thomason.
Well, like I said, the title for me, it's done, man. We're 9 points behind Liverpool. Like, I don't think we're gonna win anything with this guy, bro. How many times is he? It's done. I'm sorry. It may be November. It's done for me. Like, it's done. Let's be real. Like Chelsea away was a must-win game. I'm not going to be happy with a point. We had to win that game, and we failed to win that game. This manager had a chance to get me a striker. He buys Kai Havertz for 65 million. How can you buy someone who flopped at Chelsea for 3 years for 65 million? You buy Eucharist with that money. You don't buy Kai Havertz, who's not that good. He failed to get me a right winger. Saka needs competition. He failed to get me a quality right winger to help Saka. He failed to get me a left winger. Lookman, Nico Williams. Martinelli is just not my cup of tea. I've been done with that. I've been done with this man since last year. He's shit. He's not good enough. Because he scored against Chelsea. So what? He's not that good. And Trossard, for me, I've defended this guy. He's a bench player at best. Let's be real. He sulks. Why am I not starting? Bro, I've seen you start games. You go missing. You're shit. You're not good enough. I'll sell him in the summer. He's not good enough to start for Arsenal Football Club. Let's be real. He failed to get me another. This is the thing. This manager, yes, he took us when we were in the mud. With Unai, and we were in the mud. He took us to challenge again. I'll give him credit for that. He won me an FA Cup. But one FA Cup in 5 years ain't good enough. I just don't think he's gonna win me anything. He's taken us as far as he can, but people want to call me negative, a fake fan. I'm 30. I've seen us win titles. I've been supporting this club since 1998. I've seen the Invincible season. I've seen us win the double in 2002. I've seen us got Champions League final, Europa League final. He's taken us as far as he can. People don't want to hear it. People want to like gaslight me and call me a fake fan when I've been supporting.
Can I stop you, someone? Castro, please turn on your camera, bro, if you're here. Otherwise, I'm gonna add Jamal. Castro, he's not here. Jamal is an Arsenal fan.
And Mo, I think Liverpool will win the league. I don't see Liverpool dropping that many points. Yeah, they've got tough games. Man City at home, I think they'll win that game. They'll beat Southampton. Southampton are going to get relegated. The Merseyside derby, Everton will be up for it, and Everton is going to be the last Merseyside derby at Goodison Park. Newcastle away will be tough. So Liverpool are going to have some more tough games. Well, like I said, it's done. We're 9 points behind them. Why can't people see it's done? Yes, it's November.
Sorry to cut you, brother.
We're not going to win anything with this guy. I don't think we're going to win the Champions League because let's be real, we're not good enough in Europe. Like we'll be lucky to get quarterfinals. With the way we've been playing, we'll be lucky to get playoffs. I think we're gonna get playoffs. We're not gonna finish in that top. I think we'll get playoffs. The way we've been playing, I think we'll be lucky to get playoffs. And like I said,
not lucky. You will get playoffs. Like you're just exaggerating.
I think we'll get playoffs. And Mo, when we played you, yeah, you guys played well. You guys were defending so well. We dominated that second half against you, but we were toothless again. Like this manager, for me, I'm sorry, he's taken us as far as he can. People say, who are we going to get? Zidane's available, or Zidane's only managed Real Madrid. I don't want Conte, he's washed. I don't want Carlo, he's washed. These are winners. I'll take anyone. I'll take Xabi Alonso, top manager. I'll take Inzaghi. I love you, Mo. You're my favorite, but I need to take Inzaghi from you. Sorry, mate. I need that.
Inzaghi would not downgrade.
It's over. We'll see how
I'm being serious.
We'll see how it goes.
Inzaghi leaves.
Like I said,
he might go to Arsenal.
No, fair
the
enough.
Problem is gonna be the money, though. Money. Castro, I have 3 of you in the stream, Castro. Apparently, it's not working for you. Castro, something is up.
But like I said, Mo, we've got some tough. Like I said, Mo, like I said to people, it's done, bro. Yeah, people are gonna think I'm overreacting, but we didn't do Newcastle away. Newcastle were the better team. It was a must-win game. We lost to the better team won. We lost that game. It was a must-win. We failed to win that game. I said to people, how can people say they're not worried? Chelsea can finish above us. We'll be lucky to finish 4th.
So it's so doom and gloom, bro. What are you talking about, bro? This is depressing, bro.
At best.
Thomas, this is depressing. Bro. What is going on?
No, I'm not having it, bro. No, I'm not. No, bro.
To be honest with you, listen, people. I have been absolutely been like criticized for criticizing Arsenal every stream. Oh, you have an agenda. But bro, the picture you paint is not great. It's not good. But it's not good. But listen, I hear everyone is welcome to their.
Eucharist.
No, I think Eucharist is gonna go to Man United, to be honest, because of Amorim.
That's what I'm saying. We're not going to get
reality.
Eucharist.
But I think you'll get. I think in the summer,
Osimhen wants to stay in
I think you'll
Galatasaray.
get Isak. I think you'll get Isak.
We're not going to get Isak either.
I think we'll get. I think Chelsea will
I
get
would love Isak.
Osimhen.
But Isak
I think
said to
Chelsea
us,
will get Osimhen.
Isak said he doesn't want to live Newcastle.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
He said he wants to stay. That's what he said.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Isak is not going to stay in Newcastle if you don't get Europe. If you don't get Europe, you're lagging.
Bro's delayed.
Yeah, he's delayed. If they don't get Europe, Isak is leaving, bro. Eucharist is going to join Man United. That's my prediction. And Osimhen is going to join Chelsea. And I think Haaland is going to stay at City for one more year. And I think even if Isak signs a new contract, Isak is not going to stay at Newcastle if they don't play Champions League, guys. He's not. I don't think so. Anyway, let's get other people to talk as well.
I get that because Eddie Howe is under pressure for Newcastle. He's still under pressure. But Mo, let me say something. Like I said, I don't think we're gonna get Eucharist. He said he wants to stay on to. He's not leaving in January. It's gonna be the same old crap for us. And we're not gonna win anything. Get this manager out. Get me Zidane. Get me top managers to win me, because we haven't won the Premier League in 20 years. I was still 9 the last time we won the league. I'm 30. It's not good enough. 20 years with no title is unacceptable for Arsenal Football Club. And people want to gaslight me, calling me a fake fan. Who are you? You don't. Who are you? You've never.
No one called you a fake fan here. Nothing happened here.
Idiots! You've never seen us win titles. I want to win trophies. This is Arsenal Football Club, Mo. It's not. It's just not good enough, man. You think I'm gonna be happy finishing second, being bridesmaids? Come on. It's done.
Anyway, let's get other people. Let's get other people.
Goodbye, Mikel. Get him out.
Let's see. Let's get other people a chance to talk. Appreciate you, my man. You really expressed yourself. You, Thomason. Thank you, Habibi, for joining. Appreciate you so much. Appreciate you.
See you later.
See you.
Yeah, I can go. I'm an Arsenal fan.
No, Papa Beard, what are you saying?
Yeah.
See you.
First of all that rant, let's just say this. There was a certain season where
Papa Beard, what are you saying?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, am I delayed?
By the way, someone has YouTube playing in the background.
Oh, okay.
Someone has YouTube playing in the background. So
what I'm saying is, like, Liverpool leading now, and then Arsenal fans saying the league is over. Let me just tell you one thing. There was a season where Inter had a really big chance to win the league. But they decided in the last 6 games, they're only going to draw 5 games and win 1 game. And that's the last 6 games. You remember that, Mo?
Which season?
2002, 2003, probably?
Yeah. That's the season that Juventus won the league in the last
game.
What
I'm saying, even the last 6 games in the league can decide the champion. This is too early to be talking who's leading. Yes, Liverpool have a bigger chance, and it might look bleak for Arsenal. But then again, there's this January transfer window, which, like I said before, tomorrow, it can make or break the season. Chelsea have gotten players that really help the team in January transfer windows, like Cahill. And then we also got, like, maybe not working out yet, like Enzo, for example. Mo thinks he's a bum, but I'm still hoping
he's all right.
Good.
He's not.
So I'm saying, like, expectations, like...
Can I ask you something as a Chelsea fan?
Yeah.
Do you think you can catch Arsenal?
Right now, no more.
How?
Oh, I still have a bum of a keeper that keeps giving points to other teams.
Mm-hmm.
And then my defense
I get your point. But you know that if Arsenal don't win the next, I actually think, this is my thinking, if Arsenal don't win 3 out of the next 4 games, I think they're going to throw the season away.
But we're going on the run. We're going to win 10 games.
Throwing the season away.
But at the same time, Arsenal has a bum of a striker that can give them points, so I think they kind of balance themselves out. Havertz is not good enough to be a league-winning striker, isn't it? Just
he's good.
That is not controversial to say.
Yeah, Chelsea and Arsenal, they kind of have like for Liverpool, they need a striker too, but they are somehow getting
I
a
don't think
point there.
Liverpool
Yeah,
need
but
that much
Liverpool
because
have
they have
Salah, they have
Yeah.
Diaz.
They have Salah.
It's different.
It's
It's
not
different.
really Diaz, but Salah,
I don't
yes.
understand.
Yeah, Arsenal
though.
have
Like,
Saka, have Odegaard, you know.
Ram,
like,
Come on,
Ram, what are you saying?
We're not putting Salah
yeah,
and Saka in the same conversation.
this Liverpool has an amazing opportunity this year to win league and challenge for the Champions League if they just get Gyökeres. Like, they need someone to help Salah. Like,
You're very unreasonable because Eucharist is not going to Liverpool in January. And this is like just off the table.
okay, not Gyökeres. Get someone else. Get a striker. Get Osimhen. Get someone. But they
I don't
should
think
get
you can
someone.
get anybody.
I actually don't think. I don't think Liverpool in January will target a striker at all.
I think they need a 6.
I think they need a striker, but I know that they're gonna target a midfielder because he's not convinced of Endo. Bro, he played Endo like 10 minutes the whole season.
Yeah, but if they get a striker, I'm kind of certain that would give an indication to Mo Salah and Virgil van Dijk. Okay, this is we are actually doing something. We will actually win something this year.
Yeah, I hear you though.
Striker in January, then yeah.
They aren't, but they aren't. Let's be realistic. Liverpool aren't gonna go for the strikers market. If they get Marmoush, do you think Marmoush is gonna leave? Do you think Marmoush is gonna leave Frankfurt now? He's not gonna leave now, bro.
No, like you don't leave you don't let your main striker leave in January. That's just simple. Like,
They're not gonna let
no
Marmoush go
team's gonna
now.
let-
Unless Liverpool offer like 80, 90 million pounds. They're not gonna let Marmoush go. And the guy is going on like a crazy run of a goal scoring streak. His price can be astronomical in the summer. They aren't gonna let him go in January. Come on. Not gonna happen.
Osimhen is definitely secluded out to Galatasaray. So I think he's a potentially achievable target.
I think Osimhen is too much of a trouble.
Also with Arsenal, yeah, like last season, they've been scoring goals left and right every game. 5-0, you're 6-0.
I want to add Elijah as well, but anyway, go ahead.
Like the 5-0s, the 6-0s, they've been scoring here and there. Like this season, I don't know. Is it Arteta? Is it the players underperforming?
I don't know.
They're not
But
scoring.
let me just do something before we go on and continue. Stato, I'm gonna ask you. You're the first one that joined this panel on this. Do Man United have a chance of catching top 4 or top 5? Villa and Chelsea.
Top 5, no. Absolutely
No.
not.
Okay, realistic at least.
Yeah, that's delusional.
Man United probably will make top 5.
That's quite frankly delusional.
Man United will make top 5.
Yeah.
No,
Cut the crap, though. Cut the crap.
Watch. Remember that, Mo.
No.
I will
'Cause
remember it. You won't.
I think
Depends on
like,
how Amorim does for me.
United have a lot of things they need to fix, but I think
Yes, before
what
they did.
Amorim will help with in the beginning is just basics. Like United has been such a like
Disagree
crap.
with that because already we watched Rude in 4 games. Just did the basics.
No,
I don't
I
think
mean the basics
Amorim
of
will
the
need to
style.
fix that. Rude Van Nistelrooy literally just did the basics. You just let's set
basics
up
of
the
his-
team
of,
as,
like, his
as a
principles.
footballing team and they won game. So I disagree with you.
Man
Okay,
United
fair
got a
enough.
better squad than Chelsea.
I mean
First
basic
11 anyway.
principles, but like
They have a better 11 that we're gonna discuss this once I add Elijah. But it's absolutely horrendous. What this thing is
no, they
horrendous.
don't have
That's true.
No,
defense.
they don't even have a
defense,
better
yes,
11 than
but everything
Villa.
else no.
Well,
Bro, Aston Villa have
firstly,
better.
United
Aston Villa have
But
better
wait,
11
wait,
than
I'm
Man
an
United.
Arsenal fan. Listen, wait, I'm an
I know you're an
fan,
Arsenal fan.
and-
Everyone knows you're an Arsenal fan.
Yeah, I'm just telling these lot. But I actually think they've got a better defense and they
Yeah,
got
that's
a better attack as well, complete attack.
No, they don't.
But
Better
the thing is,
than
that's
the
not. They
striker
haven't
they
had a
have.
good.
Wait.
Better
Wait,
attack.
Castro, are you
manager.
saying Chelsea United
table
have a better
disagrees, but
attack than
okay.
Chelsea?
Chelsea, defense-wise, they're shocking.
Yeah, fair.
Shocking is
Oh, yes.
crazy.
Yeah.
Because
not
I
better
think
Why
they
than
are
have
you
Chelsea.
crazy?
one. I think they have one weak link
Listen,
defensively.
They had.
I'm the
They've had a good bounce
the
so
one
far.
weak link for me is Fofana. That's it, and the goalkeeper.
And
Yeah,
the-
so that's two.
But
that
hold
makes
on,
it, that makes
Onana,
the defense, right?
Onana is actually suspect to mistakes. Have we
Yes,
not watched
but
last season
Yeah,
or no?
but
Have we
like,
not?
had a track
reliability.
record
Listen, Mo.
against Sanchez
Sorry,
of
Mo.
being a
If
good
you had the
goalkeeper.
choice of Onana or
I would choose
Sanchez.
Onana because he played for my team and I know how good he can be.
Okay,
Exactly.
So he does have it in himself to do perform well.
Can we take into consideration the fact that they have no left back and Lisandro Martinez is very suspect? Like Malacia
that's
has
why
been injured the whole
that whole,
season. Shaw cannot
Also,
be reliable. Like
this
they
is
have a
out
lot
of
to
the
do.
window starting today because they're gonna play 3-5-2, 3-4-3. All of this is out of the window. All this back four, Onana, good.
No,
We
but they
have
have
no
a wing
idea.
back.
By the way, we have no idea how the wing backs will play. We have no idea how the back three would be. What if the back three are Maguire, Lisandro, and Delict? How good are they? We don't know.
But
We
no,
have no
they
idea.
don't even have a left wing back. They don't have a left.
Oh, I
wing
know one defender that's
Best
going to
one.
be good for Man United. I'm
Delict.
just saying.
Don't say Lisandro.
No, Delict.
Delict and
I like
the
Delict.
the
I like
new one
Delict.
that's
I
just
called
come
it.
in. What's his
I
name?
called it, and people called me
Been injured.
crazy when I said Delict will be good for Man United. People said it's
You
crazy.
don't think I called it when he left my team?
Yeah, you
I've
didn't
been
want him
calling
to leave. I know that. You were so vocal about it. People
Yeah.
think Delict is a bum. Delict is not a bum. He's not a
And
bum.
also they got Bruno Fernandes.
No, Bruno Fernandes.
Cole Palmer is better than him.
Come on, I'm sorry.
Listen,
Cole Palmer is better than him.
Bruno Fernandes
What?
wastes so many opportunities.
Yeah,
Mo,
100% Cole
you know
Palmer is better than
that.
him.
No,
Right
he's not.
now, yes.
He's
Right
not.
now.
Mate,
He's
What
got
are you talking
Cole
about?
Palmer's got a better attitude than Bruno Fernandes. That's about it.
Attitude only.
Yeah.
No,
Not that-
because
no.
yeah,
No, I'm being
stop it.
serious. Come on.
Stop it.
In the
Daniel
big
Nana is a better
stage, in
player
the
than
big,
Bruno. Then
listen,
you're talking
Mo,
about
in a
attitude.
final, who
I'm
do you
listening.
want? Bruno
I'm listening.
Fernandes or Cole
Cole
Palmer?
Palmer. Cole Palmer.
Easily.
Easily.
Palmer.
Easily,
Listen,
Palmer.
I swear, Cole
Bruno
Palmer.
Fernandes
You asked me.
performed in the
You
bloody
didn't like the answer,
Euros,
bro.
didn't he? He had the
Castle,
Bruno
Euros,
played
doesn't
well
he?
in one
Palmer
final.
over Bruno.
But it's close. It's close. Like
No,
both,
it's not
both
even
of them
Bruno
are
played
close.
well in
Listen,
one
It
final.
is. I hear that.
he performed. Remember his first two seasons at United. Everyone was saying he was one of the best midfielders. Now because his
Yeah, that's
attitude
true.
is
He
showing.
joined in 2020, bro. It's 2024 now.
So first 2 seasons was he not good?
Nah, he
He
was
was.
good. I agree with
He
you.
Yeah,
was good,
and
but
the
he's been
the
shit
last 2
since.
seasons he's just performed, and his attitude's starting to show. And he's the captain. And
No,
I think it's
I
just
actually don't think that's true. My thing is that I think what happened was that
Wanna
he
add
just
Elijah.
started getting less GA, so people started focusing more on his flaws. The GA that he got in his first 2 seasons, because we led the league in penalties in his first season, and the second season we were like top 3 in penalties, and it was lockdown. So we also like we had our best attack like that we've seen in ages. So he did score more. When we started scoring less goals, his flaws started showing up more and more. But you saw the like attitude and sort of the petulance of him, and like the crying and like always arguing with the referee. You saw that really in his first full season, because we signed him in Jan. So like his first full season, you started seeing that then. Really now it's just that the GA's dried up, so now more people feel more reason to like dog on him because there's less numbers in a sense.
Yeah, Castle,
That's what I think at least.
Do you think that it's also possible that Bruno Fernandes
Too many
is only
people
good
on the
in
screen, but who
spaces?
cares?
He's not really
Sorry,
that good when he's on the small spaces. He doesn't really create much when he's surrounded.
Oh
by
yes,
four
that's why.
players in small
That's
spaces.
why
He's
like
a long ball player.
yeah, because like that's why like when you're making the case for like Palmer over Bruno, that's like one thing that like traditional number 10s they're meant to be good at, like being good in tight spaces, like being able to like carry the ball or dribble or just be able to do like quick 1-2s. Bruno can do the quick 1-2s. He can't really carry the ball. He's not really that good in tight spaces. But I think the one thing that will play in his favor in like this 3-4-3 system is that he'll be playing as one of the 10s. And then I think most likely our lineup will be Rashford, him, and Ahmad. So like Rashford will be the striker, but he'll like run the channels. And what Bruno is good at is like quick give and go combinations, because he's a very instinctual player. So when you put him in the final third, I feel like in situations like that, he'll thrive. Bruno's problem is when you give him too much time to make a decision, he makes the wrong one like 7 times out of 10. So it'll work 3 out of 10, and 7 out of 10 it'll fail. So, and a perfect example is when we drew to Crystal Palace. When he had a lot of time on the ball, he was just spamming crosses, like passing the ball to Crystal Palace, like stuff like that. But if you can get the form that he had in his first 2 years, where he was sort of a bit more advanced, because you had like a 4-2-3-1 with like Matic and Pogba, then him as the 10. And he was sort of like a shadow striker to Martial. So that could potentially work. Him as one of the 10s.
I think that the biggest problem with Bruno that I think is he's very impatient. he doesn't know how to stay in position and to stay in the place that he needs to be to get the ball. And with the midfield that Ruben Amorim is going to have to play, that's probably going to be a version of Ugarte or Casemiro with the kid. I forgot the name of the kid.
Kobe Manu.
Kobe. He's not going to get the ball fast enough. He's probably going to be dropping deep to try and get the ball, and then he's going to be trying to make those long diagonal balls, and those are very hard to pull off. Pulls them off.
Let me say one thing before I go. Sorry. In the end, right? If it's like between Palmer and Bruno, if you think they're pretty similar, I'm just gonna rate it from like this. At the 90th minute, at injury time, I know which player gonna run and try to make something happen, and which player gonna raise their hands up like this, like a butterfly, and keep moaning. So.
No, the amount of last-minute goals Bruno Fernandes pull out of the bag. That's no.
Yeah, I mean before, bro, but the last 2
Listen,
seasons.
the reason why I'm confident on Bruno Fernandes is because I'm Portuguese and I've followed him since the beginning.
No, I'm not saying he's a bad player.
Hold on,
but like,
I wanna hear the statement from Castro. So you think Chelsea have a bigger chance? So you think Man United will finish above Chelsea?
I reckon it's going to be really tight, but I reckon they will perform. I reckon they'll reach top 5. Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. Then. This is crazy.
I don't think they
can. I gotta go.
Okay.
What if Chelsea? What if Chelsea goes to the winter transfer window and gets Jonathan Tah, which is like closer to a free transfer now? What if they do that? Which I would bet that
Jonathan Tah.
Yeah.
No, Chelsea will never get Jonathan Tah.
Yeah,
I think we're getting
Chelsea.
He's too old. He's too old. He's too old.
And I
Where's Elijah?
I think
what happened to Elijah?
High level still.
But to fix the centre backs issue, that would be the perfect target, no?
Chelsea needs a player that can play in a back 3. Ty's
Oh,
not that
sorry.
guy. Plays a back 4. It plays in a back 5 only. He's only good.
I was playing in a back 3 for Leverkusen. What are you on about?
Back 3 and a back 4 are very
back
different.
Back three.
Plays in the middle.
No, I'm saying
back
he
3
plays in a back
is
3 at Leverkusen. That's the point.
Yeah, it's back 3 and back 5 is about the same, right? And when you're defending, so because the wing backs they come back and then they form the back 5. So he's usually the central player as well. He's not even one of the side players that cover the wide channels. Every time he's played in a back 4, he struggled. Like
they won't sign him. He's too old for them. He's too old.
Even if he was young, he doesn't.
But don't you think Chelsea need like a leader at centre back?
Yeah.
Yes,
I
but a
said
player
that many
can play back
times.
4.
So
that
maybe
many
like they could target someone like Bremer maybe at Juve.
2 centre backs, 1 left back, probably another striker. Actually, they will need 1 striker.
So what does your club need then? Maybe a new coach.
My club, probably a striker, 1 to work with Havertz.
Work with Havertz, not replace Havertz. You're still in Havertz love, You're absolutely in love with Havertz. Oh my God.
No.
You haven't seen the light yet. You still
Did you not
text
see
me.
him? Listen, Mo.
I remember. I know.
Okay,
In the
last
next
season.
goal, the Havertz scores, you're gonna
Wait.
text me. Yes, I know.
No.
Mo, did you see?
Last season, did he not perform? Like I
He
said,
performed. He did in the
did.
second half of the season.
Yeah, exactly. This season, I reckon all the Arsenal fans need to calm down, stop listening to all the rivals, and be patient because there is such thing as form in a football game, and it's typical Arsenal. But I reckon it will come back up.
But
I
would like to give you a question there.
For the league, I'm not sure.
Can I ask you a question real quick? If you want the striker to play alongside Havertz, how would the team behave out of possession? Who would come out of the team and who would come into the team?
I reckon it'll be where the Marino position we're trying to work with at the moment. I reckon we're going to try and
Arteta will play Havertz in the midfield again.
So Havertz will go into the midfield with all the guards?
Bro, he's in love with Kai Havertz. He's gonna find a place for him. He's in love with
you're
him.
going to probably have to
with Germany.
sacrifice
He
all the
is not
guards
as good as
because then you
make
have
him seem, I'll be real.
Bro, he's gonna find a spot for him.
Can I ask who does all of you don't rate him?
No, I rate him.
No, by the way, I think you're misunderstanding the point.
Wait,
There is a difference between. No. Hold on. This is my stream.
Let me
This
hear
is my
everyone's
stream.
opinion. Let me hear everyone's opinion.
No. Hold on, because
Sorry.
you put the question wrong.
Oh, sorry.
Don't rate is a big word. People say, is he a good striker for a Premier League winning team? That is the question. Is he a
Okay.
bad player? Kai Havertz is not a bad player. I've seen Kai Havertz
you keep
all
rating him
out
saying
in
he's a
Germany,
donkey.
bro. Yeah, he
You
has
keep-
some donkey moments, of course. He improved at
Okay.
Arsenal from Chelsea.
I think he's a donkey. I have no shame in saying it. I've seen him for the German national team.
You think he's bad? You think he's bad?
He
Like he's a bad
started for
player.
the
Like
German
you know what it
national
is. I'll be
team.
honest, right?
Wait,
I feel because
he
I've seen
started
him
for
at
the German
Leverkusen,
national
I've
team,
seen
and
him
you
at
think
Chelsea,
he's a
I've seen him
donkey.
at
have
Arsenal.
anybody else do
I
that?
feel like he's one of them players that will work for the team, but he's not the type of guy that will finish when it matters the most. And this is the problem I have with him with Germany as well. That's why I didn't
Okay.
want him starting for Germany. And same should be with Arsenal. He should not be starting striker for Arsenal. I think you need to get a striker that's a killer when it matters the most, and that'll score you a lot of goals. It's not just
But the
about
thing
scoring a
is,
lot of
do
goals.
you not think? Wait, do you know what? Think if we have someone that has like an Aubameyang, just say like who will score all the goals for us, that will stop the likes of Saka scoring because he's going to be providing for the striker.
But
And
Saka's not
also
scoring.
No, not
Sorry,
necessarily.
say again.
Yeah, but what happened to
Saka this season is not
Wait! I
scoring.
can't hear Mo. I can't hear Mo. Sorry.
But Saka this season is not scoring. He's providing.
Yes. No. But I'm saying, just say, ignore the season, right? For if we had a striker,
Why would I
one else-
ignore the season?
No, bear me a second. If we had a striker that would be scoring 30, 40 goals like everyone wants,
That's
that
good
would
enough. Saka
stop-
doesn't need to score. Saka needs to get 20 GA and 20 goals and he's good. 20 assists and he's good.
Well,
He needs to
Aubameyang
score.
was our striker last time, and what? Who else? Was
Nah,
scoring
it's
the
different
goals?
manager, different.
I
I'm
think
not
the rest
listen. I'm not
were bad.
listen. I am not gonna do this. I'm not gonna go and compare Emery's time to Arteta's time. This is a new Arsenal team. This is an Arsenal team that is more creative than Emery's team. This is an Arsenal team that creates from the right side with Saka. It's an Arsenal team that creates from set pieces. All you need is someone that works hard off the ball, but also can get goals. Kai Havertz, he might be a 10, he might be a false 9. You need a striker. You know Kai Havertz, how would it work? If you have a 2-striker formation.
We should have kept Emil Smith Rowe.
No.
Have you watched Fulham?
Listen, wait. You say, listen,
Oh,
wait. You say no. How many times did he come off the bench and score for us? And
That's the
also,
thing.
did
Every time he came on, he wasn't impressive.
I think you should have upgraded from Smith Rowe. It's not a thing of keeping Smith Rowe.
But the thing is, who you say upgrade? Someone said Lookman, right?
Morgan Gibbs White. You could have
Did
got
he
Morgan
not-
Gibbs White as a 10. You
Uh,
could have gotten Eze.
Did he not
Can I
get
hear?
stuck?
Okay, I want to hear other people's takes.
Ah,
Jamal. Go ahead, my
Listen,
guy.
bro, we need a winger. We need a left winger. Martinelli is a scapegoat. People always, look to shit on him every time we have a bad game. But listen, Martinelli is not an Arteta type winger. He's not a winger who wants to hug the touchline. He wants to be closer to goal. That's why every time he's on the wing, he's struggling. Why do you think we was about to spend 90 million on Mudryk? Or we wanted, Nico Williams in the summer? Because Arteta does not want Martinelli as his left winger. But I think everyone's too worried about striker. When Odegaard was out, we wasn't even creating chances for a striker to put them in the back of the net. So I don't know what a striker is. It's gonna help us. But I agree, we do need a striker, but we also need a winger as well.
You're not gonna fork the money for the wingers you need. Just live with
I
them.
reckon
You don't think so?
Or right winger.
You're not gonna go and get a 90 million, 80 million pounds for Kvaratskhelia.
What is the winger that you would take?
Not last season. The season before, we nearly did that with Mudryk.
Nearly, it's great.
Yeah, nearly.
Like,
But that's when because Chelsea paid more
nearly is
money.
fantastic, you know.
Arsenal
nearly is great.
Arsenal don't make signings in January. We don't make
I know,
signings
I
in
know.
January.
I actually, I want to hear
We're gonna
Elijah's
sign
take.
someone,
I want to
but
hear
it's not gonna
Elijah's
be a big
take.
one.
I want to hear Elijah's take. I actually think if Arsenal finish third, hell is gonna break loose between the fans and the board might actually like cave.
Mo, can
I
ask you a
don't know
question?
that. I don't know that, but I have started seeing. Okay, this is very dangerous. You know, I do shows with a lot of fans. Can you let me finish? Can you let me finish?
Okay, yeah.
I do a lot of shows with people that go to the games, and they are started saying that we have seen people in the stadium that are worried that they weren't worried before. That is not a good sign for Arsenal because Arteta always had the back of the had the backing of the match-going fans. Once that starts saying, once you hear like 1,000 people start booing or having dissatisfaction in the games, I think it's not going to be great. Arsenal need to get back on the horse and start winning games and chase Liverpool real serious. Otherwise, the dissatisfaction is not going to be good for the environment of the club. Players are going to feel players are going to start feeling pressure. Social media, and you know, there are predators on social media that will jump on the wagon just to get a bite of this Arsenal team and Arteta. That is going to happen. I want to hear Elijah's take on this.
Yeah, big up to you, Mo. Yeah, in terms of the Arsenal talk, you're absolutely right. You know, they need to win because they need to go on a winning form because of right now they are 9 points by Liverpool. And listen, Liverpool will drop points. It's just that Arsenal right now need to go on a winning form because I've been asking a lot of people, and I had to say to them, if Slot wins, the Premier League with Liverpool, that would be Arteta's biggest disappointment because the last 2 seasons you were challenging, but then you end up finishing in second. Whereas if Slot, if he wins the title for Liverpool, which he had no signings, then Arteta is an absolute failure because you cannot spend like over 800 million and end up only winning the FA Cup. It makes no sense. Like the fans want you to win the league and to do well in domestic cups. So I'm not sure if anyone agree with me on this one, but that's my take on Arsenal.
Yeah,
like for me,
Chris.
Yeah, for me, like I agree with you in the extent that he's a failure because he didn't win the league. But the whole Slot thing, let's remove Slot from the conversation. If Arteta does not win anything, he's just a failure in general. The reason I remove Slot from the conversation is because the work that the director of football and the board of Liverpool have done when Klopp has left the club, the players they have in that team is already set in stone. The work Slot is doing when he came into Liverpool, completely different to what Arsenal and Arteta had to deal with. And so what you have there is you have established players, world-class players, and a foundation that Slot has just come in and just had to coach. Who cares about the signings? It's whatever. A coach's job is to come in and then coach the players and win games. In his interview process, they asked him, do you like the players you have right now and can you coach them? He said yes. He got the job. Slot's job is to coach the players. Doing a good job. Arteta, his job, regardless of January signings, regardless of what happened inside summer, your job is to coach the players you have on hand, get the best out of them. At this point in time, he has not done that. We've had injuries and we've had red cards, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Your job is to coach and get the best out of the team. At this particular point in time, we look terrible. We're fourth right now. Look, it's looking really, really tough. But to be honest, we have done it before, and I want to see if we can do it. Come February, that's when the League Cup should be toast and finished. If Arteta does not win the League Cup, that's his first failure. Then the FA Cup is going to come. If he doesn't advance and try and win that, it's his second failure. UCL, you got to try and at least get to the semis. If you don't get there, third failure. Then we can look at the league in May. You don't win the league, regardless if Slot wins it, Pep wins it, or if Maresca wins it, or let's say, for example, Forrest wins it. He has failed to win the league. That's his fourth failure. There we go. Let's start shopping there. Let's see who's available on the market. Maybe Inzaghi's available. You feel me? Like, at the end of the day, Arsenal Football Club fails if Arteta doesn't do his job. Don't matter who wins the league. Don't matter who wins the cups. If we don't win nothing, it's on us and we failed. You feel me? I'm not one of these guys that like to look at other managers and see what they're doing. I'm looking at my own club. You feel me? That's how I take it. Yeah.
Do you think it's enough for Arteta to win the League Cup? Or does he have to win some?
Is it enough? For me personally, like when we came 8th following the FA Cup, if he won the League Cup, if he won the League Cup then, and then the next following season he was competitive and tried to win the FA Cup or the League Cup then, and he won one of those, that's 2 cups. If he comes into this season now and he wins the League Cup in February, we have then have winning mentality ingrained in the players that we currently have. And that way they know how to win, they know how to go across the line. So then all of us here talking would have a little bit more confidence in Arteta saying I can do these things. So I don't think it's enough for him to win the League Cup. But what I do think is him getting to the final and showing us a performance, would then be like, yo, at least he's done something that we can believe in, and maybe he can then push. So I think the problem we have with the Arteta in and Arteta out is that the Arteta outers don't have any faith because there's no won any cups. The Arteta inners have a lot of faith, but like, bro, like faith without wonders, it just looks silly. You get me? So faith without cups looks silly. So I feel like if he wins the League Cup, then the people that are out will be like, okay, yeah, maybe there's something we can believe in here. And so for me, it's not enough, but at least he's got on his resume, on his CV. Regardless if he leaves or not, I'm Arsenal through and through. Who cares?
Quick question. Obviously, I don't want to go through this age thing because it's quite annoying when we say, "Oh, I'm 30" or "I'm 20." Blah blah. It doesn't really matter. But you know your club. Everyone knows that. But obviously, you know the history, and you notice the managers that we've had. We had George Graham, and then we had
Yeah.
Arsene Wenger, and then you saw the year periods, right? And you saw the massive gap. So we've never been like the likes of Chelsea where we chop and change. So I don't know where everyone's got this like thinking where now if we change the manager, we're going to get instant change. Liverpool was an exception, right? When it comes to Liverpool, Liverpool has Arne Slot, which is an experienced manager. So when we say it's going to be embarrassment to Arteta if he wins the league, it's not really, because it's going to be more embarrassing to Pep, the best manager, apparent best manager, and probably very embarrassing for Klopp, even more embarrassing for Klopp, because he had this. Why not?
Definitely
because
won the
Klopp,
league, remember,
yeah,
he had the same squad.
No, but what I'm
How
trying to
is it
say is that
embarrassing for Pep though?
it's not embarrassing for Klopp because Klopp was there through and through the trenches, right? You get tired, you get exhausted, and the team that has been left there, like it or not, that is a team that he brought together. And so what it says about Klopp when he leaves a club and then the club's ready to kick on and keep going means that he did a really good job there. And it's not embarrassing on Klopp, it's not embarrassing on Pep, it's none of that. Let's just focus on Arsenal. If Arteta does not win anything, we have failed this season. That's it.
How is it embarrassing for Pep when he has the Ballon d'Or winner injured, Kevin De Bruyne, who's breaking up every 3 or 4 games and he has to spend like 4 or 5 months away from the pitch, the backline who's basically all injured.
Why is it embarrassing for Arteta?
No, I never said it's embarrassing for Arteta.
No,
I don't think it is.
For these lot, they're saying that it's embarrassing for Arteta if Slot win.
Because Arteta's been your manager for 5 years. This is Slot's first ever year for Liverpool. So the reason why it will be embarrassing for Arteta is because you guys finished in the top 4. You challenge for the league. Now your fans want to see you guys winning it. And if he doesn't, and if Slot does, then it's embarrassing for Arteta. You spend all this money, and your only major trophy is the FA Cup, which is not good enough. In the Champions League, yes, you want to be in the semi-finals or potentially be in the final, perhaps win that. But unfortunately, he hasn't got that because he's not an experienced manager, and he just don't know how to get it over the line, if you know what I mean. So
Sorry, Elijah.
Slot is an experienced manager. He's an elite manager. He did well in the Netherlands. Whereas for Arteta, I'm sorry,
Germany.
FA Cup in 5 years is not enough.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not enough. Big up yourself, Elijah. But isn't it more embarrassing? You're saying it's embarrassing for Arteta. It's embarrassing for all 19 clubs inside the league that someone just come in and took. It's not embarrassing for anyone. But what I'm trying to say is that if you use that logic where it's embarrassing for Arteta, it's embarrassing for everybody. And as an Arsenal fan and Arsenal fans here, we just want to win the league. It doesn't matter about embarrassment. If Arteta gets sacked because
Let
of
me
it,
tell you
then
guys
bring the
why
next
it's
guy
an
in.
embarrassment for Arteta. It's not an embarrassment in the tactics that are embarrassment. I'm gonna repeat this again. Which club has the longest serving manager without a major trophy? Arsenal.
But I think context is very important. He's facing one of the best teams of all time in the Man City side.
Fantastic. So let me tell you the solution for that. we were facing Juventus, who keep winning the league all the time, right? And by the way, Juventus at that time went 100 points, invincibles. They were fantastic. They reached 2 Champions League finals. They were robbed of one against Barcelona, right, in 2015. The thing about it is that we didn't say, or no club in the Serie A said, oh yeah, it's all right to challenge because Juventus are so good. You know what happens? No one is guaranteeing that the next manager will be better than Arteta. No one can sit and say that. However, you always go and try for a different coach. It's exactly as a car. You try with a car, you try to win the race against the fastest guy, right? And then you go and say, maybe the other car, I can work out with it and it can be better than the one that I have before. That notion that it's acceptable because Pep is great is absolutely a loser mentality.
It is a loser
100%
mentality.
loser mentality, bro.
It is. Mo, I came on your show, I think, maybe in the summer.
You might get any coach in the world, and that coach become Arne Slot.
I think I came on your show in the summer, and I told you that we should try and get Flick. If we get rid of Arteta, let's try and get Flick. See what Flick is doing at Barcelona right now. No, not right now. I said in the summer. I said I came last in the summer, and I said in the season when we lost by 2 points, I said if Arteta fails, let's try and get Flick. Look what
Why would
Flick
you
is
get rid
doing at
of a man
Barcelona right now.
We literally lost by 2 points.
No, I never, bro. If you lose the league by 2 points or by a second or whatever, it does not matter. You still lost the league. You have to figure out what did we do wrong? How do we improve? And at this particular point in time, the position we're in right now, Arteta is one of the main factors why we have a terrible form at this particular point in time. And so if we lose the league this season, we're going to look back at all of the things that made us lose the season and be like, Arteta was a factor. Let's try and chop and change and see what we can do. Hopefully, if we get Luis Campos, maybe he can talk to the board and show him some connections and be like, yo, look, I know this manager, he can do so and so. That's another factor we got to look into, but we can't stay stagnant. Like, keeping Arteta will keep us stagnant if he does not win anything. It's that simple. We're Arsenal Football Club, not Arteta. But I gotta go. Peace out, Mo. Much love.
Anyway, guys, I'm not gonna stay for long. I've been going for an hour, 30 minutes. But I just wanna wrap up this conversation. My guy, Saka Junkie, what are you saying? What a name, though.
Yeah. No, I enjoyed the conversation so far. Gotta be honest, I've discovered your channel pretty recently through Football Terrace, and I've been enjoying the content. Same as HUSAM, I enjoy.
Who do you support?
Manchester United.
I'm sorry. It's fine.
No. There's nothing to be sorry about. I think we'll be back.
I'm sorry for you. I'm not sorry for anything. I'm sorry for you. What is he talking about, bro?
For
you, bro. I'm sorry for you, bro.
No. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I think.
What define fine?
I think by the end of the season,
top 5,
you will see a clear brand of football by Manchester United under Amorim, and I think we can totally challenge for top 4.
You guys said that under Ten Hag as well.
Soccer, do you think you have a better team than Villa?
Yeah. I think we're better than Villa. I think we're better than Newcastle. I think we can be better.
You have a better midfield.
You think your goalkeeper is better than Ema Martinez?
Yes. Not necessarily.
Okay, so let's not debate that. Do you think you have defenders like Pau Torres?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, De Ligt is.
Well, is it though?
Yes.
I think he's better.
Do you have a left back like Lucadine?
No,
well,
is it though? Is it though?
But Mazraoui can fill in.
Yeah.
But he's not Lucadine.
No.
He's not as good. He's not as
Do you think your defenders are better than Konza?
Sorry?
It's good as well.
I think so. Yeah.
You think De Ligt is better than Konza?
Yes.
It's just an opinion.
Yeah, it is an opinion. And honestly, I think one of the biggest things that's going to make a
You think
Ugarte,
Casemiro, and Bruno are better than Onana, better than Tilly, better than what's the guy's name?
Tielemans.
Morgan Rogers. You think they are?
Listen, I rate them very highly. But
All right,
I
okay.
want
So you're not better than them then.
No.
Just-
What I'm saying
Let's
is
establish that.
the
So we can have the conversation.
hopefully the system that Amarin will bring will provide more quality and the players will be actually coached for once.
All right.
Better.
Okay.
Because
We're here.
So,
God knows how
you
many.
think Amarin is better than Emery?
Yes. I think he's got a higher potential than him, for sure.
He could be. He could be.
I'm not saying about potential. Saying right now, do you think he's better?
Maybe, but
What
the
makes
moment-
Thank you, Sato. Thank you.
I mean, you gotta take chances in life. You know what I mean? Like if you
100%.
keep having the same
You
manager
gotta
for
be
years
different
and
than Arsenal though and take chances. That is very important.
Exactly.
In life.
Do I think
Very
Arsenal
important
will
in
win?
life.
No.
Do you think Amarin can win you European trophies?
Yes, I think we can do it
You
this
can
year.
definitely win them Europa League. 100%. Have you seen Europa League?
You're taking.
It's not
you're
that
going
many
No, their
against-
main challenge is freaking Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah,
Give me a break, bro.
Lazio.
Give me a
Spurs don't
break.
win any trophies, do they?
Give me a break.
Imagine United versus Spurs in the final.
Yeah, I don't think there's a winner out of them.
You know United. Spurs battered United at Old Trafford. They might win against United. Comes to the freaking final, they will lose.
Smart.
You know that. Like they will
Either of them is-
somehow-
none of them is actually gonna be in the final.
They will just have to bottle it somehow, some way. Or they're just gonna lose, bro. You know that.
But do you
None of
see
them is
United win the
actually gonna be in
European?
No, I believe, bro. I believe now in that Spursy thing. I believe though.
Crazy. Well, do you think United will win the Europa League?
No, I don't. I
do you
believe
think
actually
will win?
other teams. I don't know which teams.
Yeah,
Listen,
I
I'm
don't
not
think either
really.
Spurs or United will win.
I
Why?
reckon United will win.
Why?
It.
I just don't
Why?
think it.
Why?
Like Spurs, because they're Spurs. And I don't know, I just don't see United winning it.
Yeah, I don't think. I think another Spanish team or
You know, in the Europa League, every time
somebody
like,
else.
English club is in there,
Villarreal
win
is
it.
there, isn't it?
No.
Real Sociedad is there, isn't it? Or are they in the Champions League right
Isn't
now?
Let me
Mourinho
tell you.
in the
You know
Europa
what?
League?
Man United fans. When I said that, for example, the teams, and I started listing the teams, Porto are better than Man United. I believe so. Fenerbahce
That
is better
striker
than Man
is
United.
good.
Frankfurt are there. Sociedad might be better than Man United.
Sociedad is good.
Galatasaray might be better than Man United.
Victor Osimhen.
Like it's like some Man United was like, oh, we're gonna win the Europa League. Okay, based on what? At least wait until you see Amram, though.
Sociedad's not playing great right now, but they're very good.
That's what
team,
gives us hope.
usually.
We'll see. Eintracht Frankfurt. Omar Marmoush is gonna dunk on your head like the Egyptian prince.
We'll see about that.
Definitely. But
What
anyway,
about
listen.
Galatasaray, boy?
What?
What about Galatasaray?
They're good.
Right. What is Elijah? What, are you not here?
Oh,
think
sorry.
he's
yeah.
My
You're
stream is-
frozen. You're
Can you hear-
frozen or something. It was
Yeah,
frozen for
sorry
me.
about that.
Only for me. For me.
Yeah, my connection just cut off. What about
Galatasaray are good.
Galatasaray? Yeah.
They're all right. They're all right.
Yeah.
The problem is most of their players are very like they're kind of more.
But I have this
experienced
feeling that Osimhen will just leave in January. He'll go Chelsea.
No, I don't think so.
16.5.
I think
I
it'll
don't
be
think
next
so.
season.
I don't think so.
I hope.
65 million euros. You guys don't think so?
Nah, I think we'll stay the whole season.
Doing what?
Play in Turkey. You leave in the summer.
Maybe. If I was
Well, he
Arsenal,
actually
I would go
enjoys
and
that.
fucking get Victor Osimhen, bro. That's what
I
me.
agree. I
I
wanted him
reckon
last summer.
if anything,
but-
listen, if we buy a striker, it's going to be Isaac. I reckon, but I'm worried if we do because he'll be probably come with an injury.
Guys, so by the way, just to go back to one point that you made earlier, I don't think if you get a striker, it's going to take away from Saka's goals because he doesn't occupy the same spaces to score. He scores usually from the
He'll
left,
be
from
he'll
the back
literally
post.
just no. When I said he'd taken away from me, it's literally be focusing just all on crossing most of the time, literally providing for him. That's all he'll
I
be
don't
doing.
think so.
That's literally what the wingers he'll rather than him coming in, crossing in, cutting in all the time, the striker will be waiting there, waiting for the header. It's literally that's the normal for the. That's what
I think it
Aubameyang
would
was.
But
give
don't
him
you
more
think
space.
that-
I think it would give him
Mate,
more
listen-
space. Like right now, Saka is being easily doubled without like centre backs
Listen.
don't need to care about the striker. Like if there is a good striker, centre backs have to like they are afraid of him. They need to cover him. They are thinking about him. It gives more space to Saka. I think it will give like better chance for him to cut inside and score. I think
Yeah,
he's
well,
not doing that well.
As a distraction, you're saying.
Yeah.
Kind of what
Yeah,
Haaland
but the
does
thing
most
is,
of the
that's
game.
what Havertz doing at the moment. But the thing is, Havertz
His
is
job, yeah, his
getting-
job is a distraction on the pitch. That's his job.
Yes, and he did score last in, but how many goals is he on at
Oh,
the
did he
moment?
score? Oh, did you see his
4.
goal against? Did you see his goal
He's on
against
4.
Inter?
Wait.
Did you see his goal against Inter,
Listen,
bro?
boys.
Wow,
Out
what a
of all
goal!
you lot, how many?
What a goal for Kai
let's,
Havertz
let's guess how many
against
goals he's
Inter,
going to
bro.
score
He
this season.
absolutely scored
15.
the banger.
15.
Did anybody in the
Yourself?
chat see the banger against Inter that Kai Havertz scored? What a banger for
Ram?
Kai, bro! What a banger for Kai.
Ram, how many goals Havertz going to score this season?
Oh, I don't know. Like how much is he on right now? Like maybe 10 or
He's on
12
4.
at max. Maybe 10 max.
You reckon 10?
I think he
In the
goes like
league. In the
14.
league. I'm talking about in the league.
But he
In
got
the
12
league,
last year.
Yeah, 10 or 12. Like I really don't like him as a striker. I don't like him at all. Like I think he's a very average
15
player.
15
But
million.
Castro, there is another thing that you don't consider, that is game state. The
Yeah.
most important goal is to be scoring the first and the second goal. And I don't think Kai Havertz is clinical and deadly enough to be taking away those chances quickly. Kind of what Haaland is doing right now. He's not being clinical enough, and he's not taking teams to the sword. And City are losing and drawing matches because of that. I think Havertz is going to be the same effect. I'm not comparing Havertz to Haaland because Haaland's a lot better. But
It's like you comparing to Haaland, right? Have you noticed? Obviously, everyone's providing goals. Well, they was providing for De Bruyne and Foden and stuff like that. They're all saying, "Why isn't Haaland scoring?" It's because everyone provides goals for him, right? It's going to be the same thing for Arsenal if we get a one
but
tall
that's what a
striker in the
striker
top.
does.
Yeah, I
But
know
then at
that.
the
But the
same
thing is,
time,
if we last season we scored how many goals?
91.
91.
91, okay. So if we could score 91 goals in one last season, which wasn't a fluke, because the season before that was when Martinelli, Saka scored God knows how many goals, and then also Odegaard did as well. So we've done it in 2 seasons where we've scored multiple goals. We could do it again. I think it's just the patiency, the fans on the team, and also it's just form, mate. Listen, I'm being serious. I've
But you
played
know,
enough football in my. I'm nearly 41 years old. I've played enough football in my time to say form does come up and down in football. It
trust
just
me, I know
happens.
that. I played football to a very high level. I played academy football up until 17. I got injured.
So
and
you
I
should know. So you should know.
I know,
It's
I
not
understand
on
that,
the manager
but
only. It's actually on form as well. It's not
it's on
just the
form.
manager.
But if you take the whole of Havertz's career, he's never been that deadly striker. He has never been that. Not even in Leverkusen.
But 2 seasons he's been at Arsenal, right?
Yes.
Yeah. First
Ish.
season he's already last season he outdone Chelsea's record that he done there in all 3 seasons he done there.
Again,
This
what I'm
season
saying-
he's on 4. So if he beats last season, then no Arsenal fans. I don't know if you are an Arsenal fan, but if you are,
I don't really support any Premier League side.
then I don't reckon any Arsenal fan can moan if he's done more than last season because he's improving. I know that everyone wants a 40-goal striker, but I just reckon it's going to ruin Arsenal if we do.
I'm gonna give you one example. One of the best strikers of all time.
Last point.
Didier Drogba.
It's
Was never a big goal scorer. He doesn't really. If you take the numbers from the seasons, he barely scored like 20 goals every season. Like he usually didn't do that. But the guy became an animal when the team needed him to do. Like he scored. If he got like 1 or 2 chances in a very big game, a very important game, he would score. You can bet your house on that. Havertz is not that guy.
Do you know what we could? Do you know what I reckon we could do with not got correct, whatever his name is, because he's a good player, but I don't reckon we need him. I reckon we need someone like a Suarez.
Yeah, but every team needs a
Okay,
Suarez.
and-
Like, he's one of the best players.
your dream, though. Anyway,
No,
listen.
we need someone like him, but is there someone like him? That's the question.
There's not. Listen, people. I want to thank everyone that joined us. This was the thing. I think the next time we'll do it like an Arsenal guest, Liverpool
Yeah,
guest, and
Mo, you put me with all like off different teams, and I wanted to be with the Arsenal.
we'll do a
to speak
call-in
to them.
show only for Arsenal or Liverpool. So I
No
think that would be
offense,
good.
but everyone, it was nice meeting you lot, guys.
I want to say everyone that joined us, it was very, very nice to meet each and every one of you. Finally, we put a face to the name that everyone in the chat. Thank you for everyone that joined us, and you all guys, I appreciate you all. You all supporting the channel. Tomorrow we got a Chelsea stream, Chelsea only stream at 5 p.m. UK time, and Rivals Rumble with Hamza, Dayo. This is gonna be great. Hamza, Dayo, Ahmed, and Ahmed Manchester United. I think that would be fireworks. That would be absolutely amazing.
Bro, how do you actually deal with Hamza?
Hamza is hilarious.
Yeah, bro.
Does your head not explode when he's waffling?
He's great, bro. Hamza's a fantastic human being, bro. He's absolutely top notch. Thank you
Let
for
him
everyone
go.
that joined us. All the guys that were here before. Just can't remember all the guys' names. Of course, Papa Beard, Redan Taranga, Thomas Sin, Zer Talks, and all of you guys are here, and everyone that joined us, John, and everyone that joined us from before, Gregory as well. I want to thank you guys for being here. I'll see you guys soon. And we're out of here, people.
Take the opportunity, Mo.
Okay, guys.
See you guys.
Take care.